World Consumer Rights Day is commemorated every year on March 15th. On this day, the international consumer movement comes together to highlight and promote the basic rights of consumers, demanding that those rights are respected and protected, and protesting the market abuses and social injustices which undermine them. March 15th every year is a significant day because on this day in 1963, U.S. President John F. Kennedy formally addressed the issue of consumer rights to the U.S. Congress. He stated that the federal government, and I quote, has a specific obligation to be alert to the consumer's needs and to advance the consumer's interests, end of quote. On this day, he presented to Congress the first 4 universally declared rights of the consumer, in which this is known as the U.S. Consumer Bill of Rights. This year's theme for World Consumer Rights Day 2015, as proclaimed by Consumers International, is Healthy Diets. This theme is very appropriate, as it is well known that unhealthy diets are linked to 4 of the 10 main causes of deaths worldwide, namely obesity, high blood pressure, high blood glucose, and high cholesterol. Obesity alone is estimated to cost globally some US $2 trillion per year. Accordingly, Consumers International, the world's federation of consumer rights groups, with over 250 members, spanning some 123 countries, highlights that it is time the world woke up to the price of unhealthy diets. This is why Consumers International has decided to make healthy diets this world's theme in observance of World Consumer Rights Day 2015. We can all agree that science and innovation have helped us to conquer many infectious diseases, and there has indeed been tremendous progress in treating life-threatening diseases such as cancer and heart diseases. However, tackling non-communicable diseases has been the greatest public health challenge many governments and societies have had to face. It is diet and lifestyle-related diseases such as obesity, hypertension, and diabetes that are the main killers of modern society. In the last 3 decades, we have seen the levels of obesity rise dramatically, particularly among children, and that trend of poor diet and low physical activity is getting worse. More and more, we hear the clarion call for action from agencies all over. The call for consumers to take control of our lives, to eat more healthy foods, to engage in at least 30 minutes of exercise daily, and to reduce our intake of salt and sugar. Many chronic conditions such as cancer, neurological and mental disorders, cardiovascular diseases, obesity, and type 2 diabetes can be prevented through better lifestyles and healthier diets. Diabetes and hypertension are various serious problems in St. Lucia today. A survey in 2007 conducted by Canadian researchers found St. Lucia to have the highest rate of diabetes in the world and the 2nd highest rate of diabetes-related amputations in the Caribbean. An analysis of our hospital data for the period 2007 to 2009 showed that diabetes and hypertension accounted for 27% of all hospital admissions. Of these admissions, hypertension accounted for 50%, with a total of 2,868 people. Diabetes accounted for 27%, a total of 1,564 people. And persons with both diabetes and hypertension accounted for 23%, a total of 1,275 people. Tackling this scourge will require a multidisciplinary approach, higher levels of cooperation among state and non-state agencies, such as the Ministry of Health, the Diabetic and Hypertensive Association, the National Consumers Association, the Medical and Dental Association, and other interest groups. One would appreciate that inasmuch as consumers have a right to healthy foods, we must simultaneously exercise our responsibility in safeguarding our rights and our lives. And so today, I challenge all of us to start now. As from March 15th, join the rest of the world. Alter our lifestyle. Try to exercise more regularly. Eat healthier and rest sufficiently. The Ministry of Commerce, Business Development, Investment and Consumer Affairs continues to work on the draft National Consumer Bill so that it can be enacted as soon as possible. The Attorney General has presented the draft bill to the Cabinet for its consideration and for onward transmission to the Parliament for enactment. I am also pleased to inform that this new bill contains provisions that will seek to address many of the concerns that our consumers have voiced relating to the consumer and supplier agreements, unfair contract terms, particularly matters relating to false or misleading representation, unfair or unjust transactions. It is anticipated that with the enactment of this much-needed piece of legislation, that consumers will be further empowered to conduct business transactions with the confidence that their rights, if infringed upon, would receive redress within the parameters prescribed in the bill. In conclusion, as we join the rest of the world in the observance of World Consumer Rights Day 2015 under the theme Healthy Diets, let us repeat the challenges to you, our consumers. Alter your lifestyle by taking responsibility to consume healthy foods. Be conscious of the food that you put in your bodies. Start an exercise regime and get the recommended amount of rest to rejuvenate your body. I commend the Ministry of Health and Wellness on its proactive role in advocating for healthy diets and healthy lifestyles. The Ministry of Commerce remains committed to partnering with all relevant agencies in promoting and protecting the rights and welfare of all consumers. I wish you a peaceful and enjoyable World Consumer Rights Day, and may God continue to bless and guide us. I thank you.